Chloe raised a perfectly plucked brow. I need something to wash them down. Did you get my tea? Oh, she got her tea, all right. She'd scoured the streets of L.A. looking for her Anglophile sister's special British brew. Battling gridlock traffic, it took Kat 3 hours to get back to the studio in Burbank. She stifled a sarcastic retort and poured the freshly steeped tea, timed as always to be ready for Chloe's return, into the Royal Dalton teacup. Her pinky raised oh so daintily in the air, Chloe took a sip, then pulled a face. Kit Kat, this is not the brand I asked for. Silently counting to 10 as she retrieved the yellow box from the shelf, Kat held it up. This is what you told me to buy. And this was why she had to quit. Not only was she bored, Chloe was driving her insane. At times, Kat wanted to strangle her. She wouldn't, of course, but their relationship had suffered. Kat loved her sister, but lately she didn't like her very much. Well, it's not the one I want. Chloe pursed her peach-glossed lips, then waved her hand. Don't worry about it. I have an hour before I have to be on the set. You have time to get me... I'm not buying you more tea. Kat rubbed her sweaty palms on her jeans. It was now or never. I have something important to talk to you about. Me too. Chloe popped the pills in her mouth, then took a sip of tea. I quit. Chloe choked, motioning for Kat to pat her back. Gritting her teeth, Kat leaned over and did as her sister directed. Chloe's rapid blinking caused her bottom and top false eyelashes to stick together. While tugging her lid from her eyeball, she squinted at Kat. You're quitting? But you love working for me. It wasn't an act. Chloe saw what she wanted to see. And at the genuine confusion on her sister's face, guilt wormed its way into Kat's heart, which Chloe erased with the next words out of her mouth. Is it because I get all the attention? She gave Kat a sympathetic smile. Believe me, I remember what it's like to feel invisible. But honestly, Kit Kat, where else would you make the kind of money I'm paying you for doing, well, nothing? There was so much Kat could say to that, but it wouldn't do her any good. Better to leave with their relationship somewhat intact. Since I don't do anything, you shouldn't need 2 weeks' notice. She headed for the door before her sister could insert her foot in her mouth again, and Kat said something she'd regret. You're leaving now? Chloe asked, a hint of panic in her voice. I thought I'd go home and start packing. Book my flight. Don't worry, I'll be back in time to pick you up. Just one more of her duties. Kat was Chloe's chauffeur, as well as her bodyguard, manager, and gopher. A smile played on her lips as warm, giddy relief flooded her body. Not anymore, she wasn't. She'd bask in the freedom for a few days before facing the reality of looking for a job. Chloe flapped both hands in front of her face. Kit Kat, I don't think the pills worked. I feel faint. Kat walked over and shoved her sister's head between her legs. Just breathe, she said. Not like that, she added when Chloe started braying like a donkey. Damn it, she was not letting her suck her back in. Chloe was a hypochondriac. There was nothing wrong with her. Kat removed her hand from her sister's head and crossed to the makeup table, opening a drawer to retrieve a brown paper bag. As soon as Chloe put it over her mouth and nose, her breathing evened out. Lowering the bag, Chloe lifted beseeching green eyes. Kit Kat, I know you have much more important things to take care of, but... She swallowed convulsively and rubbed her chest. I have a physical scene this afternoon, and after my spell, I worry about my heart. I'd hate to think how guilty you'd feel if I dropped dead when you so easily could take my place. As Kat opened her mouth to say no, Chloe continued. I don't like to bring it up, but... She brought it up all the time. Her sister was a delicate flower with the mind of a Venus flytrap. If you hadn't been so greedy in the womb and sucked up all the oxygen, I wouldn't have been born with a hole in my heart. So the least you can do is this one small favor for me. Chloe wasn't exaggerating. Much. She had been born with a hole in her heart and spent the first months of her life in a NIC unit. Up until age 4, she'd been in and out of the hospital before the hole closed on its own. When they were growing up, their parents had overprotected Chloe, treating her like an invalid. In Kat's opinion, that had been more damaging than the hole had ever been.